Greetings to Dr. Payus and my fellow friends. I'm Sriveta and today we will be presenting about organic farming. Sustainability has many facets. Environmental sustainability, for example, means a good stewardship of the natural system and resources that farms rely on. This includes building healthy soil and preventing erosion, managing water wisely, minimizing air and water pollution, storing carbon on farms, increasing resilience to extreme weather, and promoting biodiversity. What is exactly sustainable agriculture? It's a farming that meets the needs of existing and future generations while also ensuring profitability, environmental health, and social and economic equity. It favors techniques that emulate nature to preserve soil fertility, prevent water pollution, and protect biodiversity. It is also a way to support the achievement of global objectives like the Sustainable Development Goals and zero. Organic farming is one of the branch of sustainable agriculture, which is our topic for today. Organic farming, an agriculture system that uses ecologically based pest control and biological fertilizers derived largely from animal and plant waste and nitrogen fixing cover crops. Modern organic farming was developed as a response to the environmental harm caused by the use of chemical pesticides and synthetic fertilizers in conventional agriculture, and it has numerous ecological benefits. Organic farming is basically a technique which involves the cultivation of plants and rearing of animals in natural ways. This process involves the use of biological materials, avoiding synthetic substances, based fertilizers, and pesticides to maintain soil fertility and ecological balance, thereby minimizing pollution and wastage. It basically relies on ecological balance agriculture principles like crop rotation, green manure, organic waste, biological pest control, and mineral and rock additive. There are actually six key features of organic farming: protecting soil quality using organic material and encouraging biological activity, indirect provision of crop nutrients using soil microorganisms, nitrogen fixation in soil using legumes, weed and pest control based on methods like crop rotation, biological diversity, natural predators, organic manures, and suitable chemical, thermal, and biological intervention, rearing of livestock, taking care of housing, nutrition, health, rearing, and breeding, and finally, care for the larger environment and conservation of natural habitats and wildlife.
Difference between conventional and organic farming. The method used to raise the food on the farm is the main difference between conventional and organic products. Chemicals are used by farmers in conventional food farming to produce and process agricultural products. These substances have a terrible impact on both the environment and human health. It is a reality that chemicals such as antibiotics, growth hormones, and pesticides are used in the production of food. All of the chemicals used in conventional farming are not used in the organic farming, either during food production or processing. Organic food is both healthy for humans and the environment because it is produced without the use of any chemicals at all. In animal farming, conventional farmers give the animals antibiotics, growth hormones, and other medication to promote healthy growth and prevent disease. To prevent the spread of disease, organic farmers give their animals free range of the property, feed them only organic products, and make sure that their homes are kept clean. While organic farmers rely on birds, insects, and traps to get rid of pests, conventional farmers use chemicals to control pest outbreaks. Herbicides are used by conventional farmers to control weeds, whereas organic farmers rotate their crops, use mulches, or manually pull the weeds. The only goal of conventional farming is yield. To squeeze as much as production out as possible is the main goal. The significant effects on ecology, the environment, and the human health are not taken into consideration. Organic farmings, on the other hand, emphasize sustainability more. The fundamental goal is to produce food without endangering the environment, human health, or available resources. Instead of emphasizing immediate reward, it places more emphasis on long-term advantages.
Type of organic farming. First, pure organic farming. It has neutral ways for cultivation. Pure organic farming completely avoid inorganic chemical that may harm the soil, crop, and people who consume it. 2. Integrated organic farming. The integrated farming process consists the integrating pest management and nutrient management to achieve ecological requirement and fulfill the economic demand also.
There are few methods or techniques in organic farming. Crop rotation is the first one. It is a farming method where farmers cultivate diverse crops in rotation rather than the same crop on the same area each year in order to preserve the soil's health. Crop rotation is a favorable farming method that replenishes the soils naturally by having various plants add various nutrients to the soil. By destroying their habitat, this method helps in control of pests, weeds, insects, and others. Manure refers to dead plants that have been uprooted and added to the ground as dirt. These plants provide the earth with nutrients, enhancing its fertility. Compost comes next. It is among the best organic farming's natural fertilizers. It is highly nutrient-rich, recycled organic material that improves crops' output and soil quality. Crop diversity, commonly referred to crop biodiversity, describes the wide range of agriculturally important crops and plants as well as their genetic and phenotypic traits. Moving on, the main requirement for cultivation is soil. After crops are grown, the soil loses nutrients, which lower its quality. Therefore, it is essential to maintain the soil to replenish the soil's nutrients. Last method is biological pest management. To preserve soil fertility and ensure the safety of the crops, we must manage the growth and population of harmful organisms. So to control pests naturally, organic farmers can use gentle or natural herbicides or pesticides. To effectively prevent hazardous organisms in the field, farmers can also fully clean the farm.
There are some pros and cons of organic farming. The first pro is it can improve in health level. It will reduce risk of allergic disease and toxic pesticides exposure. Based on the research that have been made by European Parliamentary Research Service, this issue is not conclusive. However, they state that the consumers of organic food tend to have a healthier dietary. The second one is organic garbage from this organic farming can be composed and reused. And the third one there is no use of GMO in organic farming, which is genetic modified organisms. Farmers are permitted to crossbreed plants or animals, and they are not allowed to use industry altered product. The next one is they are better for farmers healthy. It is because they don't expose to dangerous synthetic ingredients such as chemical pesticides or fertilizer. Many farmers who use it are suffering from headache or fatigue. The last pro is it has higher natural level of resistance to disease and pests. It works in creating healthier soil and healthy plants with no pesticide or fertilizer use. It will create stronger natural defense against disease or pests. The next is cons of organic farming. The first one is it has significant costs at the very beginning. They have additional startup costs which is higher, and it might also produce less food per plot land. Organic farming may not be suitable for growing on a large scale. It is because they will use more land, which means we will have less carbon sequestration and the greenhouse gas impact can be higher than conventional farming. Organic farming also may be too expensive for people who couldn't afford it. In Malaysia, the certification cost is high. We have CJ Organic Malaysia, which is Malaysian Organic Certificate. Farmers need to practice organic farming for 2 years before they can be awarded with My Organic certificate. Within this time, they are not allowed to use organic label on their products. The next con is it can be time consuming and we need a plenty of knowledge before growing organic farming.